Hello, my most amazing artists. Today we are going to be working on our Chilean Arpilleras, and I hope you enjoyed the video that kind of gave you some information about Chile and about what an arpillera is. It's not just a beautiful piece of art, but they have a lot of meaning. Let's get started. So you're going to take your painted papers from last week. If you were not here or you did not get to paint papers or you did not finish painting your papers, then we will have plenty of extra. We're going to have buckets that we put these in because each one will make 2. So I kind of want to decide, I think I want to put mine, let's see, you want to sort of decide the order. So I think I want mine this way. And what you're going to do is you are going to flip them over. And this one's going to be sort of like water, so I'm not going to make the hill very jagged. This one's going to be my top mountains, and I may make it very jagged. But you're going to draw a line and then tear out. So we'll do this on all of them. So draw mountain shapes across the middle of each of your papers, then tear them out with your hands. No using scissors. As you tear them out, you can start arranging them on the paper. Take your time tearing them out. There is no rush for this step. Okay, so now I am ready to glue. But the trick here is that I need to glue this one first because it is the one in the back. All right, so this is our horizon line. It's where the sky comes down and meets the earth. So I'm just going to take these 3 off. You can't just glue this in anywhere because then my other ones wouldn't fit. So it is important to kind of lay it out before you glue it. Each one should overlap the one that's above it. So this one overlaps this one. This one needs to overlap this one. And then this one needs to overlap this one. You should not see the bottom. You shouldn't see open space. That would not make sense. So be sure that they all overlap. You can decide where you want to put this. But this one needs to be right about here. So you're going to glue what is in the background first. Massage it. Glue the middle ground. That would be the 2 in the middle. Massage it. Then glue the foreground down. That is the bottom piece that's in the front. When you're finished, flip it over and massage it on the back. That will help it stick. Be sure everything's glued really well. Roll down your glue stick, and now it's time for oil pastels. You can use oil pastels to add more flowers. Many of you probably don't have enough now that you've torn your paper. So use your oil pastels to either add the stems, add leaves, add grass, add flowers, any little detail that you might want to add. You can add a sun, you can add clouds, and be sure you fill them in nice and neat. You could also add little birds, but be sure they're small. Now, the last thing that we are going to do today, if you have time, is we will use this puff paint or fabric paint to create little dots on the edge of each of your mountains. Okay, so this is important that you maybe have a spare sheet of paper. These have not been used in a while, so it's important that you test them. Okay, and you just want a little dot. You don't want a real big dot. Also, these are permanent. It's fabric paint, which means that it's meant to go on clothes and then be able to be washed and not come off. So this is permanent. It will not come out of your clothes. So you may want to start at the top and work your way down so that your arm does not go through the paint. And you're just going to do a dot, squeeze and press down, squeeze and press down. You do not want to hover the bottle above the paper and squeeze until it forms a dot. You want to squeeze and press the nozzle of the bottle onto the paper. Oh goodness, my green came out kind of fast and I got some big blobs. So be sure you test it on your test sheet. You don't want big blobs coming out. You want small little dots. This could ruin your project. But if you're careful, it won't. Okay, this will go on the drying rack when you're done. And your scrap papers will go in a bucket so that other people may use them if they need to. All right, have fun.